So Dave, yesterday you did qualifying, not quite as high up as maybe you would have hoped to be, but it's a long day with 3 races and you might be able to make yourself up some few places.
Yeah, it was probably one of my worst Saturdays I can remember, to be honest. We didn't even get out there in FP1. I think we bed some tyres in and then we got a steering column bearing collapse, so we had to park it and get that fixed. And in qualifying, just on the back foot really, this place is so different than anywhere else, and we needed time to bed the car in, and we didn't get that, and the car was a handful in qualifying. I ended up going off and filling the radiator full of grass and cooking the engine, so it was just a disaster. Today it can only get better.
Now race 1, the new rules say that you have to set a lap time for race 2. It's the same for everyone, but Knockhill is a very tight track with what will be 27 cars racing around it, so it's going to be hard to fit in a lap time to get in. Will it just be luck of the draw of getting a lap, or will there be some sort of strategy involved?
I think we'll have to manipulate it somehow. We're going to have to get a bit of free space. We are out of position, and we're going to be with guys that I think are slower than us, so we're going to have to try and get some space, set a lap. But I'd also like to race as well, so that's what I'm here to do. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky one.
Now, as a spectator, we always love it when cars go up onto 2 wheels, go over the crest, and I can only imagine what it's like from a car's point of view. So what is it like from a car's point of view?
Yes, it was pretty scary. I've never known a car launch off the curbs like this one before, and that was half of our problem. We're just too stiff, I think. And yeah, I had to steer into a few rolls yesterday, which was it's not nice. So yeah, we've changed the car a lot today, and hopefully it's not going to do that as much as it did yesterday. But we'll have to see. We're going into the unknown.
And finally, you mentioned that the guys have changed the cars to try and help it. It must have been harder for them because Knockhill's all on a big hill, so they've got to use jacks and pieces of wood to try and level out the cars as much as possible.
Yeah, it's difficult for the engineers here. This is such a slope, they had to go to a builder's merchant to buy a lot of wood yesterday, just so they can get the car flat. So yeah, how perfect is the setup? You know, when you're like this, we don't know, but you know, it's the same for everybody here. It's called Knockhill and we're on a hill.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Dave, and very good luck for the races today.
Thank you, cheers.